Hello, meow.
Oh, meow.
And welcome back to the channel.
I'm Shift.
And I'm Electro.
And we are
Shift Roll Art.
Oh.
And we hope you guys enjoy today's video.
And don't forget to like it, Susan.
And let us know what you think.
I heard there's a comment section.
And with that, let today's video begin. We're back.
Hi.
Hi. And it's been a while, hasn't it?
3 weeks.
Yes, I know. 3 quick weeks.
Yeah, well, we said we were going to post every week in our last video, but that didn't happen.
No, I feel like we posted like 2 days ago, and then because of quarantine, like the weeks are just going by so quickly. I'm like, holy shit, it's been 3 weeks, because I checked the app and I was like, oh, okay, this is bad. So we're here, we're doing a voiceover, and we're posting a video for you, so I hope you guys like it.
Yep, and it's the Sky Elf.
Yes, it is. Okay, guys, this picture, I have like a love-hate relationship with it, alright? I really like it, but I just hate how the horn turned out. I do not like it. It annoys me, but I just couldn't be bothered changing it.
Honestly, I'm here to support you.
Yeah.
But when you drew this horn, I was like, where is it going? What is it doing? What is your plan? Because it did not work.
It's just doing its own thing. And then where I put it on its head, it just looks like it's coming out of the most randomest spot on his head. And I'm like, that just looks so stupid.
Yeah, like randomly out of his temple or something.
Yeah, I'm like out the side. I don't know. It's doing its own thing. You know, he can do whatever. He's living his best life, you know. So, other than that, I really like the rest of it. I like these proportions and stuff like that. I try to do stuff a little bit weird and wonderful, and I think it looks cool, I guess. I don't know.
He has hair.
Yes, he does. He has long, beautiful, luxurious, thick hair, which you color beautifully, which you can tell us all about.
Okay, so basically when people usually make characters, like wind characters, they make them very pastel, they make them very yellows or purple, violets. Like in the series Lego Elves on Netflix.
Yes.
They're, what is it called? The air chick from that, she's dressed in like white and violets, and her hair is even violet as well.
Another thing, She-Ra, Spinnerella, she has like air powers and she's very light pastel-y as well.
Spinnerella.
Yeah, do you remember Spinnerella? She's the one.
Is Spinnerella Netos's wife?
I think so. It's the two couple.
Yeah, she's got dark purple and pink, I thought.
I thought she was pastel. I remember her being like light colored.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry.
I remember liking her design because she was like purple, and I'm like, damn, that is a nice design. I want that.
Yeah.
But anyway, yes. So, everyone always does them like really, really light, besides her, if she's the one I think of.
I don't know. I'll look it up.
Anyway, I just didn't want to do it like the generic kind, and I didn't want to do it yellows like the sun. Because when people think about like air colors, they also think yellow. And I'm like, ew, no. So I'm like night sky for the skin. Then we're gonna go with the day sky for the hair, and then we're gonna do like clouds for like the ear wingy thingamajiggies. And what is it called? For his necklace, I wanted to do sunset and sunrise. And with the green part, I didn't really think that through. I just thought it looked really nice with the color scheme.
Yeah, it did look nice. And like, you know, you could always be like, oh my god, it just represents the Aurora Borealis.
Oh my god, yeah. Like, you've got to name drop the Aurora Borealis and sound really fancy when you say it.
Yeah. So yeah, I love the colors. They look really nice together. Who would have thought like doing every version of the sky in one picture would look really fantastic?
I'm guessing a whole lot of paint pourers on Instagram are going to be like, I'm going to do the sky in like every different setting with a black silhouette.
Yeah. So yeah, and then I followed your theme, like with the neck thing, the sunrise and sunset. I wanted his like skin to be like night, but then I gave him like blushing that was representative of like a sunset. So it was like,
God, I totally remember that. Sorry. When I said to you, I'm doing the skin dark blue, and I'm like, it's a placeholder. I want it darker, but I want it reflecting. I want it to be like when I believe it was Aladdin, where they're like flying on a carpet over the water and it's reflecting the sky perfectly. I was like, I want the skin to be like a reflection of the night sky, like perfectly reflecting that. And the ears going near the hair is the clouds going through the light sky. And I'm like, that's exactly what I want. And then you having the stars on the skin is exactly why.
Yeah, so it was like we're getting all artsy-fartsy with this stuff. You know? Like, yes, we're so symbolic right now. So yeah, I tried that, and I think it looks really cool, and it's like a cool fusion. Like everything about him was a fusion of day, night, and sunrise and sunset on every like piece of him. So it's just like when you look at him, it's like your favorite time of the day, constantly. So you're always happy whenever you look at them.
Yeah, because it's always just symbolic of air, not the sky.
Yes.
And that's why I'm like, instead of it being like the air, I forgot what an elf is. Instead of being an air elf, he is like a sky elf.
Yeah, it's cool. I like it.
Now, with all the shading there, you turned the ears a little bit more pink, so the clouds in the sky are less like generic looking, boring white clouds and more of cotton candy clouds.
Yeah, well, it was supposed to be like the sunrise sunset colors, and I tried to implement everything into everything, you know?
Yeah.
So it's just like, it's a continuous theme where it's like, oh, even though it's night, he can have like blushing that's red and orange to represent the day.
And he just has a random moon on his chin because at that point his face is reflecting the moon.
Yeah, and then his eye, I wanted to make it like a star.
Yeah.
Like not like an actual star, you know, like the 5-point star. It was more like a sudden kind of rays coming out of it, but it's like makeup. So he's like, I'm super elegant and stuff like that, and he's just like, oh my god,
top knot looking like bitch.
Yes. And I really like how his face turned out. It's my favorite part, you know. And then the hair, I really like the blue color. It's really pretty. It's like my favorite kind of blue.
It colored so well. It almost looks like it's actually water, but we're not doing the water elf today. But I'm still like, it looks really like movie and like
it's alive.
Whooshy.
Yeah. Well, that's the idea. It's like it's supposed to be all like airy and breezy and.
Well, I mean, you know, they say that water reflects the sky, so I mean, the sky can look a little bit watery, I guess.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I was so dumb. I was like, doesn't the sky reflect the water? And people are like, so why is the sky blue in the middle of land? I'm like, because it can see the water from wherever. Duh.
And like really the hair, right? The way I got it to be like so whooshy, I was like thinking of Windry. Is it Windry or Windy? The Windy card from Cardcaptor Sakura.
See, I remember them saying both ways, Windry and Windy.
I know, like I get confused. I don't know.
Oh, isn't Windry the chick from Fullmetal Alchemist?
I thought that was Winry. There's no D. I don't know, it's confusing. But yeah, so the hair, like they have this like weird, unique style to the hair and like air in Cardcaptor, and I'm like, I really want to try stuff like that. I've been doing that a lot with all the hair because I really love how it's just got like this cool
over accentuation.
Yeah, like the points and stuff have like this cool little curve to them. And it's not always straight. It's just like it's got movement. It feels like it's constantly moving and it's alive. So I've been trying that out with my hair. I'm really liking it.
It's kind of like if you're in space, but anime space, and then when you move, your hair is like a picture perfect, like still frame every single second, and you're like, what? I'm posing to the left and the right, by the way.
Yeah, like it's kind of like what is it, Studio Ghibli movies, or Ghibli, however you pronounce it. Whenever the characters are like feeling an emotion, their hair like defies gravity and it goes like really up and fluffy and stuff. I'm like, that's what I want my characters to be constantly looking like they're feeling stuff.
I imagine that when I'm like feeling a strong emotion, that my hair's like doing the same thing. But I thought more of Dragon Ball Z, because when they're like really angry or they feel really like, how dare you hurt my friend, man, they just turn into a Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, like I like totally feel that all the time. Super Saiyan 3 love.
You're feeling your oats. So guys, that is today's video. We hope you enjoyed it.
Yes, and subscribing is good
Yes.
if you want to.
You have to.
and you know, leave us a comment. Tell us how much you think that other horn looked like shit.
Yeah.
And how much this horn is such an improvement.
It's not.
So much better. You did such a good job.
Thank you. That's alright. And we'll hopefully see you in a week's time if, you know, we keep
If
to
we
it.
bring out one of the videos that we've got in our stock.
Yeah. Alright, bye y'all.
Bye, meow.